on stage and speak in front of 1,000 people, I'll do it right here and just tell y'all that I love y'all and that this one goes out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for being our friends for so long. Like, you guys inspire us as we hope to inspire you. And
for sure.
And this is definitely this goes out to y'all. But on another note, let's move forward with, because we have the Hard Rock grand opening.
Re-grand opening, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because they're still open.
It's true,
the
it's
casino
true.
is still open.
That shit don't ever close.
but this new hotel aspect that they're introducing is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
For sure.
Because I would definitely say they probably lost a lot of business from the nightclub atmosphere that they had before. Like, they had like a bar crawl, what they called it, Paradise Island. They had like a bar crawl scene. Basically, like, they just put a bunch of bars and nightclubs next to each other and just let you frolic and gallivant as much as you want. And
it was so fun out there.
No, it was definitely fun. You know what I'm saying? Probably some of my fondest moments in life. Like, I actually used to work at one of these bars, and it was just fun. It was fun. I worked there every weekend. Great people, great company. They had a company called Wet Willie's out there that
love them.
If you travel abroad, you probably ran by it at any type of watering hole. Like, Wet Willie's is the shit. It's frozen alcohol, daiquiri drinks. They get you fucked up. You have 2 or 3 of them. Actually, that was kind of like one of our first dates, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I completely embarrassed myself, but that's for another time. But, yeah, no. So, like, them going from that nightclub atmosphere and style to what they have now, I mean, I definitely could see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what that's all about once it's open and we can go and shit.
Right,
So,
for sure.
That day club, nightclub, I'm pumped for that shit. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, me too. And I hope they integrate like the pool area, because if they integrate the pool area in some way, forget about it. They'll probably have the #1 nightclub, day club in South Florida for sure.
Yeah.
Because if it's kind of like Iguanas, I mean, Iguanas is kind of killing it right now. From the brunch that we experienced, like.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're into that in particular, then yeah, for sure. But, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'm really pumped for it to open. I don't know what else is going to be in there. I haven't seen any specific, like, ads for, like, what else they're going to have in there. Like, I just know about Dare, the day club, nightclub, but, like, I don't know what else is going to be.
Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, the Guitar Hotel is taking up a lot of space, as well as the pool area.
The pool, right.
So that's why I'm saying I hope, like, they implement it, integrate it some way to where it works together, where the pool opens up at the day club and then they close the pool area into the nightclub area.
That would be so cool.
Like, that would be dope as fuck. Like,
I know.
I mean, just that concept alone, I mean, I'm sold. I'm sold on going. I'm sold on, entertaining myself in that type of crowd and that type of atmosphere, because that's really what we want in South Florida. Like, we want any form of entertainment that's by the water. Like, the purpose of being down here is to be next to water. So why not, accommodate yourself, especially in a hotel setting, because as soon as you hit the water, you're going to get tired. After drinking all day, you're going to be fucking exhausted. So what's the next best thing to do? Go upstairs to your hotel room. I mean, it's a win-win situation all the way around.
It's so true.
And then, so with that, we got the Hard Rock, and then we got some real sensitive topics right now going on in the world right now, especially in the justice system right now. I just want to dabble into it because it is a hot topic of discussion. We have the case of Amber Geiger, and she is an officer. I don't know of what police district, but she had committed a homicide on a young gentleman that was in his own home. She mistakenly took the home for her home because they lived in the same apartment complex, and she accidentally took his life, and now she is looking at 10 years for, I don't know if it was first degree, second degree, or manslaughter, but she's going to be looking at some time. Like, do you have any, like, opinion on that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for, obviously the victim and the family, and and also the family of the police officer, because their lives are forever changed now because of her mistake.
Right.
But my whole thing and I didn't really read, like, all the details of the case, but it's kind of hard for me to believe that you can mistake your apartment for someone else's. Like, I've come home here completely wasted. Never once have I tried to go into somebody else's apartment. Like, that's not a thing. And also, you open the door. I'm assuming the door must have been unlocked because her key isn't going to open another apartment.
Right.
So the door must have been unlocked, whatever. But, like, you don't open the door and, like, immediately, like, look, like, get taken back for a second and be like, wow, this isn't my stuff. Like, how do you not know? And then to shoot somebody.
True. Right.
Like, if he was running towards her or showing some kind of aggression that he was going to harm her, it's like, it still wouldn't be excusable because she's ultimately the one that fucked up. She walked into his apartment. He didn't walk into hers.
Right.
But, like, the poor guy was just sitting there watching TV, eating ice cream. And I don't know why the fact that he was eating ice cream makes me feel more sad about the situation. It's just, like, innocent activity.
Right.
That, like, it like, made it worse almost, you know? But, like, I don't know. I feel bad that she made such a horrible decision. I kind of also think that her story is bullshit because what she's saying really doesn't add up. You don't accidentally walk into someone else's apartment. You don't act that quickly to shoot somebody. Like, you're supposed to be a trained
officer of the law.
Like, especially when there's no aggression being shown to you in the moment, there is no reason why you should be shooting.
Right.
You know? And the fact that, you know, his brother spoke in court and asked to give her a hug. I know a lot of people are outraged by that right now. But
also the judge.
Yeah, but also I have to say, like, it took a lot of courage and a lot of forgiveness and a lot of, you know, just being a good-hearted person for him to even
attempt that.
Yeah, like, to do something so... Most people wouldn't act that way. Like, your automatic reaction is to have hate towards this person. They took somebody from you. But, like, the fact that he did that really kind of did show that he was a better person, that he did it for his brother because he knew what kind of person his brother was, and he wanted to honor him in a way by continuing his life in a way that he felt like his brother would have done.
Right.
You know? So for people to say, I can't believe he fucking did that, blah, 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 it's like, okay, it was an unbelievable thing. Nobody expected that to happen. But stop making it sound like it was
impossible,
a bad thing, and like he should be criticized and shunned and talked shit about because of it. Like, what he did was beyond most of our understanding, you know? And if that if that gesture and that forgiveness that he's feeling in himself is going to help him sleep at night for the rest of his life, knowing that his brother was murdered innocently, and that's going to make him feel better and make him feel like he's living for his brother, who obviously was a good person, like, shut the fuck up, everybody. Like, let him do what he felt he needed to do. It's so easy to say what we would do. Oh, well, if I were him, I wouldn't have done that. If I were him, I would have blah, blah, blah. We're not him.
Right.
Most of us will never be in that situation. So don't say what you would do. You don't know what the fuck you would do unless you're in that predicament.
For sure.
You know? So that's really my take on the situation.
Yeah, no, and
he showed that he is an incredible person for that.
For sure. And I agree to that extent. You know, it had to take definitely some major guts and some, you know, I don't know what kind of power that man has. Obviously, he got to have superhuman strength because there's just no, in my opinion, there's just no way that type of forgiveness can be given, in my opinion. And I just, you know, shout out to you, brother. Like, that took some real strength that I don't believe most of us have, nor are willing to acquire in this lifetime.
So true. It really is.
So I can't say that I completely agree with that action. Again, like I said, my resentment to someone might hold true in that moment. You know, maybe down the line I would be able to forgive, but to embrace, you know, the one that took my loved one's life. I don't know exactly
Yeah.
if I would have that